Hey everyone, welcome to School Chronicles. This is your favorite interview, Yusuf Yurtseven, and our most favorite teacher, Mr. Ron.
Hello, Yusuf.
Hello,
Hello,
Mr. Ron.
everyone. Thank you for inviting me to this wonderful podcast. And I think it's a great initiative from the School Media Club. I support you and my good luck and good wishes for this club.
Thank you very much, Mr. So, let's dive in.
Yes, please.
My first question is there a particular moment in your job that when you teach, you realize this is why I became a teacher?
Wow, that's a pretty interesting question. Yes, I have felt like this many times, especially uh, a month back, I guess, when I started this business club in our school. And this is the moment when I realized that, well, whatever I'm doing in the class, somehow things are working for everyone. Because when students were explaining their ideas in the business club, their thoughts, their views, they were using all these business terms. And this made me really easy because this helps them to summarize big concept in small single words, which actually are the real business terms in a real life scenarios. So I think this was the moment when I realized that things are really working out, and it made me felt really happy.
Wow, Mr. I think you love your job very much, guys.
I do.
Wow, that touched me very
That's what
well.
they say. Do what you love what you do.
Yes, Miss Ron loves to tell some motivation words. Then let's go to the next question. My next question is, if you could go back to being a student for a day, what would you definitely do or enjoy more?
Wow. I really like your questions. It's actually make me think. Uh, well, if I get a chance to go back to school and to be a student, I think this time I would focus a bit more on sports and other events because I realized lately that when I was in my school, I was mostly into academic part, education, and debate competitions and all that stuff. But then I was not focusing a lot on school sports like any kind of sports. We used to have a wonderful hockey, football, and also I was the part of school band, where there's a whole band, you have different instruments.
Yeah.
And I was there for a month, but then for some reasons I decided to leave that group and to come back into my academic part. So now I realize that I should have balanced it, and both the side of the coins are important. So if I get a chance, I would try to uh, participate more in sports and other things in the school, other school activities, rather than just education and academic part.
People say work smart, not hard. Being a
Well, I
uh,
never had this issue because since the time I'm born, I consider myself smart.
yes, and this is why, Mister. You see, being smart for me is much better to be
Yeah, I
strong.
mean, why not?
Strong with knowledge is much better being strong with your muscles,
Yeah,
because like when you have brain, you have you're controlling these strong people, right?
exactly.
So the next question is, how do you handle the pressure of balancing teaching with your personal life? Do you have any tips for students juggling school and other activities?
Well, that's a very tricky question because I myself struggle with this many times. Uh, my father always says that once you finish your work, leave all the worries at work and then go home and relax and have your own life over there. But to be very honest, no matter how much you try, once you go home, once you're sitting idle and you're thinking something, thoughts of your school and teachers and all the other activities, they pops up in your head, and you can't stop yourself thinking about it. And when you are really dedicated to something, it doesn't matter where you are. Even if you're having a dinner with your family, you are with them physically, but mentally you're still thinking about it. So I think it's a very tricky question, and I have suffered many times whenever I'm in shower or anywhere. I'm always thinking about it. But I would say, for students' point of view, I have seen this thing and I have experienced in my own life as well when I was student, that I used to keep everything for the last moment. The easiest trick is, whatever teacher is teaching, just have a quick revise on the same day.
Mhm.
Trust me, these things stay longer in your head rather than working on everything on the last 2 days before the exam. So the trick is, whatever you have learned today, just revise it and finish it.
Mister, I think you need to have your personal diary, Mister. You have too many thoughts in your head, right?
Yeah, I guess so. That's why I'm a teacher.
So let's go to the next question. If you could give your students one life's lesson they could carry out with them after graduation, what could it be?
The key feature is be a good listener. Because you see, when you're quiet, that doesn't mean you are stupid. When you're quiet, it means maybe you're observing everything, you're observing everything, and at the same time, you know when to answer and what to answer. You see, empty vessels makes more noise. So if imagine there's a kitchen and there are a lot of vessels and they are all kept together and they're all empty. When they when you when they are together, they create this noise which is very annoying. But when you fill them with water or some liquid, what happens? The noise is reduced down. So the more content you are, the more knowledge you have, the less you speak and the more you listen. So I think be a good listener, and don't forget to respect anyone who have given you any knowledge. It could be your teacher, it could be your friend, it could be anyone whom you met outside the school also. Because as they say, I remember from Steve Jobs' word, stay hungry, stay foolish. So be hungry for new knowledge and don't be like too smart that I know everything. It's always wise to be foolish than, being a jack of all trades and master of nothing. Alright.
My grandfather was always telling me, listen more, talk less.
That's right.
When you're in a group of people, you need to listen more, analyze the situation, and then after, if you want to tell something, tell it. But don't talk too much.
Exactly.
So, my last question, Mr. Da-da-da-dam. What do you think about our Marif News podcast? I need true answer.
Well, I think this is one of the best things which I have experienced in this past 4 years of working in this school. I mean, I'm not saying whatever we have done before it's bad, but this thing is something which is very exciting. This is live. This is, this is giving you that thrill. I don't know how you are feeling. It seems like you're very confident and you're very professional. But when I'm sitting in this place, I have a lot of, butterflies going on in my stomach. And I'm feeling a bit nervous, but I feel very good now. Like after having this wonderful time with you, you made me feel very comfortable. And I would strongly recommend that you should, no matter whatever happens, you should continue doing this thing. I'm pretty sure maybe we might have made some mistake during this podcast, but trust me, the way you are doing it, I can see that this is gonna go way ahead, and it's gonna be much more international level. So great job, Yusuf, and great job to the team who's behind this whole concept. I'm sure you guys are working hard, and this is gonna work out really well for you. Good luck.
Thank you, Mister. Did you answer like this because our leader is holding a knife right now?
No, absolutely not. I mean, Agbike, when she contacted me for this thing, she was crystal clear what she wants, and actually this is something which helped me to figure it out what and how it's gonna be. So I'm very grateful to Agbike for giving me this opportunity to express myself, and at the same time to be very clear what she is looking for. So thank you very much, Agbike too.
Thank you, Mister. So that's all. Now we're going home. Bye, Mister.
Thank you.
Wait.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go.
Bye.